Hey guys, BioLizard1 here, and today I'm going to bring you an RU match against smexypro. He decides to start off with an Omastar and I start off with my Poliwrath. Basically, I know that Omastar can't do a lot against me because, yeah, Omastar just has the water attack that he can use on me, but my Poliwrath has water absorb, so I don't really mind that. Also, I know that I'm going to be able to set up a substitute and go for a stab focus punch, and due to its super effective damage, that is going to be a one-hit KO on Omastar for sure. So I'm gonna go and crawl behind my sub, and I was kind of surprised that it didn't one-hit KO him, so that kind of shows how good Omastar's defense is actually. But I know that I can go for another one, but I'm just decided to go for a stab waterfall because I thought I would be able to finish him off. But that doesn't quite happen. He's gonna go for an ice beam. After two ice beams, that's gonna break my sub, unfortunately. But now I know that he's either gonna switch out, or yeah, do something else. But I'd rather, if I were him, I'd switch out. But he decides to stay in, and I'm gonna take this to my advantage and set up another substitute. So I'm hiding behind a sub again, which means that I'm going to be able to get off another focus punch and waterfall. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now waterfall does finish him off, which is just great for me because now I'm both hiding behind the sub and I'm going to be able to get off a stab focus punch at the next thing that comes in. So he switches into his Manectric, and I know that Manectric's defense isn't the best in the game, so I'm tightening my focus and I'm just gonna go for a focus punch, and I see that he has life orb, so that already makes it a lot more easy for me because he gets life orb recoil on hitting my sub, and that brings him down to 90%, which means that my guy is just going to be able to take him down with a focus punch. Now I'm pretty sure that he's going to go either for a quiver dance or for sleep powder, so I'm just gonna go into my Sawsbuck, and he goes for a quiver dance as predicted, so I know that sleep powder is coming, but my Sawsbuck has sap sipper, so that means that my attack is going to be raised, and I am actually choice scarfed, and I have mega horn, so I know that one mega horn after my sap sipper boost is going to be able to finish him off in one hit. So I'm just gonna go for that mega horn after sap sipper, and that is a dead Lilligant. Unfortunately for the miss, because that way I would have been able to have my Sawsbuck at a higher amount of hit points, but that's just how it goes. He switches into McMortar. I'm predicting him to go for a fire type move, so that's why I switched to my Rapidash, but he goes for a Thunderbolt, and in addition to that he gets the Paralyzation, and that was the thing I really didn't want to get, because now I need to sacrifice my Rapidash, because a paralyzed Rapidash is kind of useless. So I'm gonna go into my Lantern now, expecting him to be choice scarfed, and he switches out into Primeape, and I predict him to switch out, so I'm just gonna go for a Thunder Wave, and that is just great because Primeape kind of lives. It's kind of useful because of his speed, and most of the Primeapes are used as a choice scarfed puncher with close combat. So I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch, going to my Claydol, because I kind of know that this Infernape can't do a thing against my Claydol except for U-turn, and that's what he goes for. Goes for U-turn, switches back into McMortar, and I was like, what can McMortar do to me? He might have Hidden Power Ice or Hidden Power Grass, and that might damage me a little bit, but I'm just gonna scout out to see if he really has that. So I'm just gonna go into my Poliwrath, and he goes for a Hidden Power, so I kind of figured that that Hidden Power would have been able to do super effective damage on my guy. So I'm like, okay, he's gonna switch out because he's Scarf, but he's actually Expert Belted, and that kind of got me off guard and killed off my Poliwrath in the progress. So now I'm just gonna switch into my Lantern, go for another Thunder Wave. He might switch back into Primeape, but that's a risk I'm just gonna take. So I'm just gonna go for a Thunder Wave. I hit Primeape again, so this is my time to go for a Volt Switch or a Surf. I think in this opinion, Surf. I think in this case, Surf is the best option because yeah, I just need to get damage on that guy, even if I have to sacrifice my Lantern in the progress. So now he switches into Crocodile. I know Crocodile has the ability to Earthquake me to death, so that's why I'm gonna switch out. Switch out into my Claydol, who has the Levitate ability, and yeah, as I predicted, he's gonna go for an Earthquake, but it had no effect because I'm levitating over ground, bitch. And yeah, I have Ice Beam on my Claydol, and he only has 2 Pokemon, so I don't see the effort in setting up Stealth Rocks anymore. So I'm just gonna go for that Ice Beam, get some damage on him anyway, and yeah, he uses Bulk Up. I don't really like that bulk up set of Crocodile. I really like the Choice Scarf Moxie one because it can be unstoppable if you have a potential Thunder Wave guy on your team. But that's just my opinion. I'm just gonna go into Sawsbuck now. Sawsbuck has every move to hit this guy on super effective damage, but I'm just gonna go for Horn Leech because in that progress I'm going to be able to recover some damage. So I'm gonna go for a Horn Leech, get some damage recovered, and he still has Magmortar. So I'm kind of debating switch out or stay in. I decide to switch out. He might go for a flamethrower, and that's what he goes for, flamethrower. I resist that, but I know that with my lantern I'm going to be able to stall him out. I'm just gonna go for a thunder wave, so I'm going to be able to outspeed him with my Honchkrow, the guy I still have on my team. And that's what I do, Thunder Wave him, which means that I'm going to be able to get off a Stab Surf as well on this Magmortar, trying to get him down as low as possible. And yeah, that's just my plan. And if he misses another Focus Blast, then I'm going to be able to finish him off with Surf. So that's what happens. I'm gonna finish him off with one more Surf, and that is a 3-0 victory for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, this RU match. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As my question of the day, I'm going to ask you, what do you think about Magmortar? What do you think is the best set for it, Expert Belt or Choice Scarf? In this game, Expert Belt really paid off because it got me off guard and it finished off one of my pokes. But what is your opinion, Choice Scarf or Expert Belt Magmortar? Leave your answer as a reply to this video, and see you in the next battle. Bye!